us about Redpoint Ventures and some of your portfolio companies. So when you invest, what do you look for?
I'd love to. So Redpoint, it's an amazing group of people, which is what brought me to Redpoint. I am a managing director on our early fund. So we have two funds. We have an early fund, which invests primarily in Series A's and some concentrated seed bets and some early Series B investments. And then we have what we call our early growth fund that really picks up at Series B and beyond. And in early, we typically write checks in totaling in investments, $15-20 million. And kind of early growth comes in from there. I love the early stages because, I think that's in my DNA. I love working with founders at the earliest stages and helping them navigate through finding product market fit and building out their team and culture and figuring out how to operate the business and then kind of scaling from there. And as you might expect, if you look at my background, I invest almost entirely in anything developer first, as well as security and AI. And AI really in particular at the infrastructure level. On the security front, I spent a lot of time at GitHub on security, both our corporate security as well as software supply chain security, both through my GitHub work and my work with the Linux Foundation. And just as like a citizen of a world that depends on open source, I care deeply about how we secure our software supply chain. But, really across the board, it's how do we make developers' lives better? And you can see that theme in my investments. If you look at, I mentioned Solomon Hike's new company, Dagger. It's completely reinventing CI/CD and bringing true software development and reusability via a set of building blocks to CI/CD. And it has some really interesting applications for AI as well. There's Railway, which is like, if you were going to reimagine Heroku for today, yes, and make it serverless and, automatically scalable and give you like one-click deployment from GitHub, is really a magical developer experience. And that shows up in the growth that Jake, the founder, posts on. Another investment is Zed, actually some GitHub alum, the guys who built Atom and Electron have built this amazing new code editor built from the bottom up in Rust. It is the fastest editor you've ever seen. And what's really cool and pretty remarkable about it is it gives you Google Doc style collaboration. So, up until today, collaboration around software really happens at the PR, and you lose the discussions and the comments and the rich context that goes into software development. And Zed is kind of reimagining that. So you're bringing the conversation to the line of code and saving it there. So when folks come back later, they can understand what happened over time. And they also let you, from anywhere in the world, jump in and work like Google Doc style on code, which I think is super cool. And recently, I would be very remiss if I didn't mention Poolside. So Jason Warner, who I actually met over 10 years ago when he was back at Canonical, then he went to Heroku, and then of course was the CTO of GitHub, VP of engineering before that, and instrumental in GitHub's acquisition by Microsoft. Funny enough, he after that came to Redpoint about 6 months before me. So we worked together at Redpoint. And then at Redpoint, we incubated his new company. We just announced a $26 million seed round, which is beefy, but it's because they are building an entirely new foundation model for code. And really, it's in pursuit of narrow AGI for software development. So wow. Our belief is that most software will be built by computers in the future. And we want to build the platform and the tooling and the infrastructure to deliver on that. So super exciting, very full circle for me and for Jason and his incredible founder, ISO. So very excited about that. And of course, I can talk you through the rest of my portfolio as well. I love talking about all my babies. But yeah, I've been here a year and a half. I've done 7 investments, 5 Series A's and 2 C's.
Fantastic.